you believe she's a fighter who inspires me.
Hello guys, girls. I'm Emmy Kirk, Tiara's mom, and I'm sharing my testimony with you guys today. 13 years ago, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called sarcoidosis. I found out I had this disease right after I had my twin sons, and they were only a few months old, and I got this persistent cough that I could not get rid of. So I went to the doctor and told them about it, and they ran all kind of tests and stuff. And maybe a week later is when they called me back and told me that I had sarcoidosis. I didn't think it was that serious because I hadn't really heard about the disease, and I was going to school for nursing at the time, so I really didn't think it was that big of a deal. When I found out about the disease, I only told a few people that I even had the disease. I told my dad, and my dad informed me that my aunt had the disease, and at that time she was in a coma and everything, fighting for her life. So I became more serious about my health. I began to work out and just try to be a healthier person all the way around. I left Fort Wayne because I didn't want people knowing I was sick. And I moved to Indianapolis by myself with me and my kids, so they could be in better school systems and I could be around better doctors, which I was. I worked in different hospitals and around nurses and everything, so I figured I was in better hands. I was doing pretty good up until the point where I found out my dad had brain cancer. And that pretty much stressed me out. And stress and sarcoidosis, stress triggers a lot of things in the disease, and it makes the disease worse. Once I found out my dad had brain cancer, I had to keep going back and forth to California to check on him to see how he was doing and everything. I was the only one of his kids that even attempted to check on him and see what was going on with him and everything. So it was like everything was on me. It was really stressful, and it was depressing because at the same time, I'm not only losing my dad, I'm losing my best friend. My dad passed away in December of 2010. When my dad died, I basically lost a big piece of me, and I was just really heartbroken and distressed. I felt like nobody understood what I was going through, or how much of my life, that part of my life, how much it took away. So I just went on like everything was okay, but it really wasn't. In May of 2011, I went to a friend's anniversary party. Went to celebrate their anniversary. I came home, I went to bed, and I ended up going into cardiac arrest that night. And I was in a coma for 5 days. I was declared brain dead. And the doctors told my mom she had to make a decision on whether to pull a plug on me or whatnot. Now, while I was in a coma and they're dealing with all this, in a coma, I had a dream where I seen my daddy again. And he was pretty upset with me. He asked me what was I doing. I no, he told me I didn't need to be there. I had to go back. My kids needed me. And I couldn't understand why he was so upset with me. I was mad at him because I wanted to stay there. And he told me no, I had to go back. Oh, while I was in my coma, that's another thing. I heard my aunt and different people praying for me. And it was just like shocking. It was people I hadn't heard from in years. I could hear them saying prayers for me. Now, I woke up out my coma on the day they decided to pull the plug. And when I woke up out my coma, I was surrounded by people, like I said, I hadn't seen in years. All my friends and co-workers and stuff. And it just really shocked me, all the people that care. When I woke up, I had a defibrillator. They had put a defibrillator in my chest. I was having seizures and everything. It's really scared me because I had none of this going on before I had the cardiac arrest. I was pretty healthy, or so I thought. So anytime I would have an anxiety attack, the defibrillator would shock me and it scared the life out of me. Really, it was giving me life back. It really was scary. So I had to learn how to walk, how to be able to use my hands, how to do everything all over again. And it was very frustrating being on the patient side because I had been in the CNA and nursing for so long. I hadn't really experienced being on the other side. I was kind of embarrassed, but I knew I had to do it for my own good. So from the point to where I got out the hospital, I was told I couldn't live on my own. I could no longer drive. That was pretty tough for me to accept because I had been on my own since I was 18. So me moving back in with my mom and having her help me out and everything was very frustrating. But I did. I moved back in with my mom. I went to therapy. I had to change my diet. I could no longer eat fried food, no longer have salt. I had to watch different things. Oh, no pork. I couldn't have pork because if I ate anything with pork in it, I would have a seizure. I worked really hard in therapy, learning to walk and everything all over again. I eventually did it. It wasn't easy because I'm very stubborn, but I did. I did do it. So now it's been almost 5 years, and I am able to live on my own and everything again. I have my own household. I can drive again, which I'm very grateful for. Through this whole experience, the lesson I think I have learned was to value your family and just the time you have with them, because you never know which moment will be your last moment or if you will get a second chance. You don't know when that's going to be, so you have to make the best of every situation. No, I'm not where I thought I would be at in my life right now, but that's okay because I'm still here. I don't have everything I want, but I'm okay. I have everything I need, and that's all that really matters. Through this experience, I have learned to trust and believe in God again. I have put so much faith in myself and in the doctors, I forgot to put my faith in God. And I have learned to do that again. I'm just thankful every day. Every day is a blessing. Because not too long ago, I almost wasn't here. So every day is a gift for me. And I'm just grateful for that.